Tammy, and this is Joel, and we're All Things Bourbon, and we welcome you to our channel. We recently found out about Horse Soldier Bourbon, and we also found out that there's a movie called 12 Strong that we had watched years ago, and we don't know how much of it is true or accurate, but we know it's about heroes and about after the 9/11 attack, and we know that we found out from Joel's co-worker that he knew these one or two of these guys, I know at least one of them, and knew the story of Horse Soldier Bourbon. So when you think of flags and patriotism and horses and warriors and just the attack and of everything that happened and where you were that day, and you think about these men that went in and they were the first ones in after 9/11, and they went over there, and then when they came back home, they had years that they were, as far as they had camaraderie, and the story goes that they went over and saw one of their friends in Scotland, and he taught them how to make scotch, and then they went and saw someone in Ireland, and they learned how to make Irish whiskey. So they started looking at the business, and like it just kind of came out of nowhere. Something that they were enjoying, traveling together and doing things together, and they came up with that they were going to tackle something. They were going to leave the past behind them of what they had done as heroes, and that they were going to take on a new challenge and move forward with Horse Soldier Bourbon. And so Joel knows a little bit about that.
So the company was founded by Scott Neal, John Coco, Elizabeth Coco, and Mark Nooch. And I hope I'm saying that name right. But Nooch. But Scott, John, and Mark were all part of that first 12 Special Forces soldiers that went into Afghanistan right after the 9/11 attacks, and
ended up having to fight on horses.
They ended up, I think only one of them had horse experience, but they ended up gathering up a group out of what's called the Northern Alliance and defeated one of the Taliban strongholds early in that conflict in Afghanistan. And so these guys were truly American heroes. And I thought this would be kind of a neat episode because you think about something that's truly an American product. Well, bourbon, in one of our previous episodes, I said bourbon can only be made in America. And who better, really, to make a completely American product than
Patriots. Yeah.
Than Patriots. And so for anybody that watched this video that is has been a serviceman, is retired, or a veteran, my good friend Billy, who's a Special Forces retiree, I so appreciate all you all have done. But these three bourbons here, we're gonna go through the tastings of them, but it's really a good bourbon. So the first bourbon we're going to crack open here.
So tell the story while I'm opening it.
Okay.
Of their bottles.
One of the things that's unique about their bottles is these bottles were formed in molds made from steel that came from the World Trade Center. So every bottle of Horse Soldier Bourbon that you buy is molded in the same steel that was in the World Trade Center tower.
Bottle's molded. Yeah.
The bottle's molded in it.
The first time we were told that, I thought it was the metal.
So I was mistaken, thinking that the metal and the label was part of that, but it's actually the bottle is the mold the glass is formed out of was from that World Trade Center steel. So the first.
It's the Horse Soldier Premium. What? I put my glasses on and I still can't read.
So this is the Horse Soldier Premium. And this is the bronze labeled bottle, and
it's 87 proof.
It's 87 proof. Its mash bill is 65% corn, 30% rye, and 5% malted barley, and it has an aroma of toffee, sweet corn, and apple. The only thing I can smell really is the toffee, but and then tasting. It has
Tastes
caramel.
like bourbon.
Yeah, Tammy's line, it tastes like bourbon, but has a caramel smell or taste.
It's really good.
Vanilla, toasted corn, honey, nutmeg, custard, the hint of spicy oak.
That's good.
It is very good.
I usually like lower proof, so I really like this one.
Right. So this next one is the signature edition, and it has a gold label, and it has a mash bill of 70% corn, 20% red winter wheat, and 10% malted barley.
Okay. I'll give myself less.
So this one has an aroma of butterscotch, ginger, and cherries, and it has a taste of creamy toffee, dark stone fruits. I don't know what dark stone fruits are.
Oh yeah, we meant to Google that.
Ginger, cola, vanilla, and oak. So my first taste on this, I can taste the toffee. I taste that creamy toffee. And this one, by the way, is my favorite. This is the signature is a wheated bourbon, and to me, I've discovered that I really like wheated bourbons, and so other wheated bourbons include like Maker's Mark. That's a wheated bourbon.
This one is real smooth, and this one has a little bit more kick.
It does,
even though this has more rye.
So this one is 95 proof. So it is a little higher proof.
Are you sure you didn't type them backwards?
No, it is a little higher proof.
So it's the proof that.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just got a little bit more heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't linger. I don't know all that stuff about the legs and.
Well, so it has a good viscosity to it. That's what. Whenever somebody says it has legs, you can actually see it on the edge of the bottle, and it's just the viscosity. And people talk about the mouthfeel in their mouth. We're just learning, folks, but it is a very good bourbon, and it does pack a little heat. So,
excuse me.
And then the last one we're going to cover here is the Horse Soldier Reserve, and this is the most expensive of theirs, and it is barrel strength. So it is 126 proof. So it'll light you up, especially that's why we're tasting it last. But it has a mash bill, basically the same mash bill as the signature Horse Soldier signature. It's 70% corn, 20% wheat, 10% barley. It has aroma of butterscotch, ginger, and cherries.
Since I had, that C virus, my smeller is not dependent.
Yeah, I wonder if before COVID, if I could have tasted or smelled this stuff better, but I have a hard time
trusting her.
Yeah. So the tasting is butterscotch, oak, stone fruits, cola, ginger, and floral notes. So this is it is a lot higher proof. This is the most expensive.
It smells nice, but
the most expensive out of the three. It's been a couple of months since I bought these, so I'm not sure what we have in each bottle here.
Under 100 each, 50 to 100 range.
Yeah.
Like usually this one's 50 something. Yeah. Under 50 to 75, I think. Something like that.
This is very good as well. It is higher proof, but as I said, this one is my favorite. This kind of mid-range one. It's
my favorite. Your favorite.
Yeah.
I like both of these.
I like this one too. It just depends on if you like those higher proof bourbons. This is the one you should go for, probably.
If you want some hair on your chest, which I don't.
Cheers.
Yeah.
To all you special forces, to you veterans out there, we appreciate your service. Shout out to you, Billy. Hope you watch this. Hope you enjoy it.
And thanks to the Horse Soldier guys that went in and kicked butt. And God bless America. Like and subscribe.